Let's talk about union membership in the context of work injuries. So whether you're in a union or you're not in a union really has a major effect on your experience potentially as an injured worker. And I say this for a number of reasons. The first one that comes to mind is if you're in a union, there's a safety committee. Often this will expose you to less hazard. There are people looking out for you within that union, and they're negotiating with management to make it a safer place for you to work. So if, you're subject to very dangerous conditions, perhaps the union will help keep that from causing an injury. But if you get an injury, the union is also helpful in a number of ways. And the first thing that comes to mind is, say you get hurt at work and your claim is denied. Most unions have benefits that they can pay to their members that come out of their what's called welfare funds. Often it comes from the national. And while you're unable to support yourself, you can draw from these funds. Ultimately, if you win your comp case, you may have to pay it back, or the insurance company who's paying your comp will pay it back. Either way, but that's a great benefit for a union worker. People who don't have a union to support them don't have any of these benefits and often have no income while we're fighting their claim. Another really important benefit that I see in a collective bargaining agreement in Pennsylvania and of course elsewhere is that if you get hurt at work, there are provisions in that collective bargaining agreement that tells management what they can and cannot do. Sometimes it'll deal with light duty, whether they will offer light duty in certain circumstances and not in others. But also what you'll find is there's usually a clause in these agreements that provides if you are off for a work injury, they will hold your job, maybe even hold your seniority for a period of time. Whereas other workers who don't have union protection, they might get injured and find 120 days later they're out of work. The job has been taken away and filled by someone else. That doesn't happen in a union shop. You get the protection of that. So if you have a union and you are injured at work, contact an attorney who can help you guide through this process and help you with whatever union benefits will benefit you through this process. And also make sure you're in touch with your union leaders, your steward, whatever, your business manager. Let them know how you're doing and they will help you. Sometimes things come up in a work comp situation that are grievable, where the company has violated the contract. You go to your union rep, get that fixed until you return.